Welcome back to Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an AMX 13105 AM Mini 50. It's a French Tier 5 premium. Well, premium? No, it's not a premium. It's the standard SPG, and it's located on the northwest spawn of Steps Encounter. And it's being commanded by Running Hawk. Now, 105mm howitzer. It's got an alpha damage of 445 hit points, only on penetration of 13mm though. Quite a decent reload speed as well, 12.08 seconds. Okay, now he's aiming towards the south, or is he? No, he is aiming towards the south. And first target's turned up, it's a KV-85. He's dialing in on target, almost ready, rounds out. Good hit! 103 hit points straight away, and he tracked that KV, and it looks like he's taken some damage as well, so he's picked up some stun assist, or damage assist, and he fired another round in, and he's killed the KV-85, and he's moving straight onto a KV-2, almost reloaded, trying to follow the target, rounds out, just goes beyond him, just beyond him. Okay, he's loaded, rounds out, and he got a direct hit. And yes, the KV-2's lost 6% of his health. It looks like he was tracked as well. Fires another round in, and oh, it just goes past the turret. Almost reloaded. Lost sight of the target. Oh, but there's a target he can hit. It's a T-37 light tank. Fires round in. Yes, they hit 190 and he was tracked. So he picked up some damage assistance there. Now, they actually produced 429 of this little Arty. It was built by the French forces in the early 50s, and it was exported to the Netherlands as well. It's based on the AMX 13 chassis, which is very ubiquitous because it's not only used for light tanks, it's also used for the AMX 13 F3 as well. Okay, can't get shots on that KV-2 because he's in that dip, definitely, but we can probably get shots on this BK, and he does! 108 hit points. Almost ready, rounds out straight away, and he got a direct hit. Reloading, you can see it dials in almost as fast as it reloads, which is very similar to the 105 FH18B2. Round out, another direct hit. Okay, it's loaded, he's fired, but the DK has moved on. So he missed on that shot, but the enemy is capping, and it sort of suggests that some of their force actually stayed behind to fight out on this corner, but the rest of them have gone to the cap. And that round hit the ridgeline rather than hit the KV-2. Going for the KV-2 again. Get it right. Backing up a bit. He fires around it. Oh no, hit the ridgeline again. The KV-2 is facing off against another KV-2 and an ONI. And it's that G67 is trying to get shots on his rear and is succeeding. We fire around it. Oh, it goes long. The enemy is capping in force now. They've got 3 in the cap, so we really need to start firing rounds in that direction. The KV-2's been wiped out, but now we need to focus on that cap area, and that's precisely what Running Hawk's doing. Dialing in the last seen position of one of the enemy tanks in the cap was there. Can get a reset? No. Okay, there's one of the enemy tanks. Panzer IV-H, but we're going to go for the IKV-90B. There were some resets. I think the T-52 was getting resets. Reloading. No. Only 15 seconds left on the cap. They really need to get somebody over there quick. Oh, we've got some damage. And that was from our fellow Artys. And that's a direct hit on the IKV-90B. So we've done a bit of a reset. Fires another round in. And he's killed the IKV. It's his second kill of the game. Can we get a shot on that Panzer IV? No. There's two Panzer IV-H's in the enemy team. Trying to get a shot on that other one. It's behind a rock. It's going to be really difficult to loop the shell over the rock. Nope, it hits the rock. Well, there's only 4 left on the enemy team, and that's one of them, the M12. There's only one in the cap, so yeah, that M12 has gone. Only derped him. So there are only 2 left. A Panzer Selbstfahrer Fetter 4C, the Death Toaster, and a Stug 3G. And the Death Toaster just killed our KV2. So it must be the Stug that's in the cap. There's the Death Toaster, up on the hill, lining him up. Will there be one slice or 2? Oh, well, he was wiped out very comprehensively by the Oni with a derp shot. But there is that Stug, and he's still in the cap. And we'll see where he is very shortly. The T-52, there he is, has moved into a position to spot for us. Dialing in, nicely lined up, and round out. Oh, we just missed out on the kill there. The T-52 got there just ahead of us, and that ends the game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Running Hawk in the AMX 13105 AM Milli 50. He also managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, and he managed to get 6. In fact, actually, this is his first ace tanker in this Arty, and he got a win 8 of 3,333 from it. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see there on team score, he actually came second on damage on his team, but he actually came 4th on damage overall. The enemy managed to, or rather the Oni managed to get the highest amount. He got 1,660 hit points, and he also picked up a Pascucci's medal. Then came the Hummel on the enemy team with 1,318. Then came the M12 on the enemy team with 1,153 hit points. And then we've got Running Hawk with 1,108. When it came to kills, it was the Oni who did the best. He got 5 kills. Then came the T-52, got 3, and the Hummel and the M12 on the enemy team who all got 3 kills apiece, and Running Hawk managed to get 2 kills. And when it came to base XP, it was the Oni again, 934, then the S51 with 886, and finally Running Hawk with 717. If we look at detail, we can see that he fired 23 rounds during that battle. He got 9 direct hits but no penetrations, and splash damage on 10. Damage of 1,108 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, and did damage assistance of 774 hit points. And he managed to get 7 defense points when he hit the tanks that are in the cap. On a premium count, he earned 32,334 credits. After resupply of ammunition, and the ammo is really cheap on this Arty, he actually ended up with 27,954 credits. He received 1,075 XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 2,151 experience points altogether. So a nice little ace in one of the more difficult Artys to actually play in the game. The AMX 13105 AM does need a good crew in order to get it to work properly. And so it can take some time to get this sort of score level. But it certainly seems that Running Hawk has managed to achieve it, and through very well played aiming, he actually managed to get decent shots on the enemy, so it all paid out in the end. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.